Hello, softball fans. Just an audio test right here. An audio test as we get set for first pitch at 4:30 between Waupaca and Luxemburg-Casco in Northeastern Conference softball. Just an audio test right now on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, softball fans, or good afternoon, I should say, as we get set for some Northeastern Conference softball here on Zaleski Sports. It is the Luxemburg-Casco Spartans and the Waupaca Comets going head-to-head. My name is Mike Wendling. Glad to be with you guys this afternoon on a cloudy, not raining anymore, afternoon here in Waupaca. Coaches meeting at our umpires, Don Shane for Luxemburg-Casco, Peyton Thurber for Waupaca, as they go over the ground rules, get everything lined up, and get ready to go in just a couple of moments. Right here. So with that being said, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We're going to jump right in, and we'll start with the visiting Luxemburg-Casco Spartans. They come in with a record of 4-0, 1-0 in conference play with a win over Clintonville last week. And Coach Shane will send out this lineup for his Spartans. Leading off and playing center field and wearing number 6 is Grace Carr. Batting second and playing shortstop, wearing number 5, Peyton Kaminsky. Batting third and doing the catching, where number 22 is Josie Dorner. Batting cleanup and playing second base, number 12, Rylan Kaminsky. Hitting in the 5 spot and in right field, number 8, Maggie Hanman. Batting sixth at third base, number 15, Jillian Jorgensen. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 14, Katie Van Ness. Batting eighth in left field, number 3, Casey Jorgensen. And hitting ninth is your designated player, number 1, Anna Vandermoss. She is hitting for the pitcher and flex player, number 11, Bailey Wibzinski. Again, for Luxemburg-Casco, Carr, Kaminsky, Dorner, Kaminsky, Hahnemann, Jorgensen, Van Ness, Jorgensen, and Vandermoss, with Wibzinski as your pitcher and flex player in this game. On the other side, the Waupaca Comets at 4-1 under head coach Peyton Thurber, and they will line up as follows. Leading off and playing shortstop is number 1, Haley Bouchard. Batting second and playing first base, number 5, Raina Rasmussen. Batting third and doing the catching, number 24, Macy Studinsky. Hitting cleanup and playing second base, number 2, Lily Chicky. Batting fifth and at third base, number 23, A.J. Coran. Batting sixth and doing the pitching this afternoon, number 30, Josie Peterson. Hitting seventh and in center field, number 3, Peyton Tuma. Batting eighth and in left field, number 12, Kayla Kyle. And hitting ninth in right field, number 8, Mariah Myers. Again, for the Comets, it's Bouchard, Rasmussen, and Studinsky. Chicky, Coran, and Peterson. Tuma, Kyle, and Myers. For Waupaca. Waupaca with a record of 4-1, I should say, and a 1-0 record in conference after that win on Monday over Little Chute. A 7-6 win. Got a couple of home runs in that one from Bouchard and Studinsky in that game. They were able to hang on and pick up a big win as Josie Peterson takes the circle to get her warm-ups underway. And as she does that, reminder as well that this first inning is going to be brought to you by our friends at L&L Propane. So for all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. They specialize in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane right here in Waupaca. And Mike Wendland, glad to be with you guys this afternoon. Winds mostly died down. It's turned into a pretty decent evening. We had some rain off and on throughout the day, but nothing major. And nothing that really has caused any issues. So here we go to get things going. It's going to be Grace Carr to lead things off. The senior center fielder, right-handed hitter, wears number 6, Luxemburg-Casco, in their maroon jerseys, or gold jerseys, maroon numbers, I should say. Black pants, maroon socks. It's like Lux-Casco in the front, across the front end script. Waupaca in their navy jerseys and pants. Red sleeves, red socks, white numbers. Josie Peterson gets the sign from Studinsky behind the plates. And the first pitch of the afternoon is in there for a strike. Nice loud call from our umpire. Makes my job a lot easier. Our first Comets softball game of the year. Glad to be here. As the 0-1 is grounded foul just past the Waupaca dugout. Defense for the Comets behind Peterson. Outfield from left to right, it's Kyle, Tuma, and Myers. At third base is Coran, then up the middle, Bouchard and Chicky. Rasmussen over at first, Studinsky doing the catching for Peterson. The 0-2, change-up outside. And Spartans coming in a perfect 4-0. Huge one over Clintonville in there for a conference opener. There's a fly ball into deep center. Tuma ranging back, still going. It's over her head. It's going to be a lead-off double, and then the throw gets away. Throw to third is late, and she's in there. It'll be a double and an error. It's going to be an E6. Actually, you need 4 on the play. On the fielding error on the throw-in. Allowed her to get third, so early runner in scoring position for the Spartans here in the first. The number 2 hitter, Peyton Kaminsky, another senior. She squares, brings it back, ground ball, foul toward third. Kaminsky, the shortstop for the Spartans today. Peterson, as Kaminsky shows one, brings it back, and she drops one down, and it's foul. The squeeze play. It wouldn't have brought the runner in. There was no chance with proper communication of there being a run scoring there. So 0-2 now. The count on the Spartan shortstop corner, still playing in to try and cut this run off. The 0-2. Bouncing down and blocked behind the plate by Studinsky. Veteran battery, Peterson and Studinsky, both seniors on this team. And a pitcher and catcher for multiple seasons now. Strike 3 called, and there's out number 1. First strikeout for Josie Peterson today. And that'll bring up Josie Dorner, the catcher. Another senior on this team. Right-handed hitter. In corners, Rasmussen and Coran playing in. The windmill, and that one bounces in, picked on the backhand on one hop by Studinsky. Standing at third base, Grace Carr. She doubled, advanced to third on an error. Coach Shane giving signs in the third base coaching box. There's one fouled straight back off the fence. Caught off the fence by Studinsky. But it's just a foul ball, and 1-1 your count. People filing in with their jackets on. Dealing with a slight wind, nothing major. The 1-1. Change up is a pop-up just beyond the infield. The call and the catch on a second base runner will bluff the tag. And Lily Chicky will run it in. And there's out number 2. That's a big out number 2 for Josie Peterson. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, sophomore Ryland Kaminsky, the second baseman. Another right-handed hitter. Digs in their right-handed box. Leadoff hitter still over at third base. Strike out and a pop-up. Gives Waupaca a chance, and there's a fly ball into center. Peyton Tuma ranging over with the play. She makes the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. There was an error and a runner left. We have played 1/2 inning. Your score, Luxemburg-Casco 0, and Waupaca coming to bat when we return. As you are watching Northeastern Conference Softball, brought to you by Friends of United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Bottom half of inning number 1. As pitcher Bailey Wibzinski will take her warm-up tosses. Defense behind her in Luxemburg-Casco is going to look as follows. Your outfield from left field to right. It'll be Casey Jorgensen in left, Grace Carr in center, and Maggie Hahnemann over in right. Your infield at the hot corner at third base, Jillian Jorgensen. Up the middle, Peyton and Rylan Kaminsky. Over at first base is Kate Van Ness, and doing the catching is Josie Dorner for Wibzinski. She'll face Haley Bouchard to lead things off for Waupaca. Bouchard led off the game on Monday with a home run in against Little Chute. One of 2 long balls hit by the Comets, and that one high and all the way back to the backstop on the fly. It's 1-0. Bouchard at shortstop today. That one is up and away as well. 2-0. Corners a step in front of the bases. Take it all the way, and it's 3-0 on Haley Bouchard. Taken all the way, and she takes ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to start the inning for Waupaca, and we'll see if there's any thoughts from Coach Thurber of getting Bouchard in motion. She has great speed. Rasmussen, a solid contact hitter, stepping in. Playing over at first base. Corner's playing in. Yeah, I think probably taking until she gets a strike. Bluff of a steal. There's a strike as Bouchard holds at first. 0-1 the count on Raina Rasmussen. That one fouled back toward the first base dugout. And count quickly 0-2 on Rasmussen. I was looking to get the first runs in this one after they were able to strand a runner at third with nobody out. Spartans couldn't get that run across. The 0-2, down and away, and Bouchard's going to take second, and she's on her way to third. The throw is going to be late. She's in there with a head-first dive. Stolen base and a wild pitch. And the Comets now have a runner on third with nobody out, just like the top half of this inning. As they're going to bring the infield into a discussion, Coach Shane's going to go out there and talk. It looks like one of the assistants, actually, is going to go and talk. Or is Coach Shane out there to talk to his right-hander and try and cut this run down. Bouchard was going on the pitch, and it got away. It was down and in, and she was able to round second. Now a fly ball from Rasmussen should get the run in. Nobody out. Meeting adjourned, and we'll get set back to resume play. 1-2 the count on Rasmussen. Bouchard leads standing on third base. The 1-2. Down and blocked there by Dorner. 2-2. That one grounded to short. They're going to try and cut the run off, and she's going to score standing up. Fielder's choice will bring a run in. Fielder's choice and an RBI. As here's Macy Stadinsky. She pops that one sky high and out of play. First base side off the back of the baseball dugout on the third base side. Here's strike 2. 0-2. That one fouled straight back off the left shoulder of the catcher. Count remained 0-2. Stadinsky had the other home run in that win on Monday over Little Chute. That's going to hit her. And with an 0-2 count, Stadinsky hit by a pitch. And now Lily Chicky will have 2 on and nobody out. You're in the first. As it's 0-1 on the Comets' second baseman. Fly popped up straight back and out of play. Quickly 0-2. Thanks everyone bearing with us. Made some adjustments to keep our stream a little more stable for you guys. 0-2. That one bouncing in the dirt, picked back behind the plate by Dorner. A run is in with no hits. A walk, a hit batter, and a fielder's choice. That one skips away, and it's going to be a wild pitch, and they'll be at second and third now. With nobody out. Count 2-2 on Chicky. Chance for a crooked number here for the Comets. Line drive caught out at third base. The throw is thrown away. And the runners will hold. They had a chance to double off Rasmussen, but the throw was thrown high and off the fence. And so 1 down for A.J. Coran, the third baseman. Good play there over at short by Kaminsky. She squares and she fouls it off. And it's 0-1. That's 4 consecutive hitters now. That's Lubzensky has started off with a first pitch strike. She after the 4-pitch walk to Bouchard. Inside corner, 0-2.
Doing okay? Need anything? Okay.
Oh, 2. That one down. He gets through the legs of the catcher and umpire, but it doesn't go far enough. 1-2 on A.J. Coran with Josie Peterson standing on deck. Foul tip into the mitten, hung on by Dorner, and it's out number 2 on the first strikeout for Bailey Wibzensky. 2 down now for Josie Peterson, second and third. Rasmussen and Stadinsky on the base paths. That one high and at the chin, 1-0. Comets do have a run in. And Bouchard to lead off walk, still second. Took third on a wild pitch on the same play. And the fielder's choice ground ball to short. She was able to score. That's down and away, 2-0. Dorner hopping out of the crouch, looking to maybe throw a pick back toward third. Make sure Rasmussen doesn't get too far off of third base. That one is up, and it's 3-0. Pitching around Peterson, Tuma sits on deck. 3-0. And it's in there for a called strike. 3-1 on Josie Peterson. We'll see if the sign that she has to take another one or she'll get the green light. Slightly close stance, otherwise pretty much straight up in the box. 3-1, popped up, left field side, foul ground, that's going to drop. Count will go full. (3-2) the count, 2 on, 2 outs in scoring position. Waupaca does have a run in here in the first to take the lead. The 3-2. Foul territory, left field side, diving attempt, and not quite able to make the play. We're the Spartans, and it'll drop. Big time effort there from Casey Jorgensen to try and end the inning. Another 3-2. Strike 3 call on the outside corner, a couple of strikeouts to end the inning. And Waupaca is retired here in the first inning, but they do get a run with no hits, and there was an error, or no errors, and they left 2. We've played 1 complete. In your score, Waupaca 1, Luxemburg-Casco 0. And you were watching Northeastern Conference Softball, brought to you by our friends of United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
It's after the top half of inning number 2. Waupaca with up to a 1-0 lead early on. As it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Luxemburg-Casco here in the top half of the second to face Josie Peterson. It'll be Hunman, Jorgensen, and Van Ness here for the Spartans. And as they do that, reminder of the second inning brought to you by our friends at Mutual of Waupaca Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. Also, our friends at Hansen Furniture. For furniture, appliances, and mattresses, Waupaca knows the only place to turn is to Hansen Furniture. So shop all the top brands with service you can trust. They'll make your home as stylish and as comfortable as you expect. That's Hansen Furniture right here in Waupaca. The first pitch to the right fielder, Maggie Hahnemann. Wide open stance from the right-handed hitter. The first delivery from Peterson is on the outside corner for strike 1. Again, Peterson was able to work around that leadoff double. The big one, the strikeout of Peyton Kaminsky. That was a pop-up and a fly-out. 233 down the foul lines, 235 dead center here in Waupaca in the softball diamond. That went down and away. 1-1 on Hahnemann. Baseball from the practice field goes flying into the bleachers in the grandstand. That one's high. 2-1. It looks like a just miss going into the bleachers, landed underneath. The 2-1. 3-1. Peterson wheels, delivers, line drive into right center. That's the base hit. That's going to get between the outfielders. That's going to be at least a double, probably a triple. On her way to third, it's going to be a leadoff triple for Hahnemann. So for the second consecutive inning, the Spartans will have their leadoff hitter on third base. Looking to tie this one up. It'll be third baseman Julian Jorgensen to step in. Good piece of hitting on that 3-1 pitch. Myers in right field couldn't quite cut it off and got back toward the fence, and that allowed the easy stand-up triple. That one is going to get away, and that's going to bring in a run. Wild pitch, we're tied. So 1-0 to count in a 1-1 game. And it's 2-0. There's a strike. Two and one on Jorgensen, a brand new ball game, 1-1. 2 hits in the game for the Spartans. There's a line drive. Foul down the left field line. 2-2. Nobody out here in the second. That one fouled straight down back behind the plate. Jorgensen back in the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. There's a line drive into left. That's going to be played on a hop by Kayla Kyle, a base hit. So back-to-back hits here in the second. As Kate Van Ness will check in, playing first base today. Another right-handed hitter. And it's right in there, strike one. Runner on first, nobody out. And that'll miss outside. Leaving things up 1-1. One run in on 3 hits in the game through an inning plus for Luxemburg-Casco. Packing a run on no hits. There's one popped up sky high on the infield. Schicky the call and the catch at second base. 1 down. One out now for the number 8 hitter, Casey Jorgensen. We're in left field. As Pearson looks to get back to the dugout with his game tied at 1. She squares to bunt. Brings it back and takes a strike on the outside corner. Coach Don Shane giving signs out in the third base coaching box. We'll see if maybe a hit and run or maybe a runner in motion. She squares and drops down a foul ball in the batter's. That's ruled a fair ball in the batter's box. A fair ball, and they're at the corners. Infield hit. Coach Zerber wants an explanation saying it was in the batter's box. Stadinsky clearly thought it was foul. She didn't even try and make a throw. And it's going to be an infield hit, a bunt single, and they're at the corners with 1 out for Anna Vandermoss. Corner's going to play in. Runner is going, and she'll take second base. So second and third one out, a chance for the Spartans to take the lead here in the second. She squares, takes high. Two and nothing the count. She squares, squeezes on. Play is late and everybody's safe. And then nobody covering second, and she'll take second on the play. So an RBI and an infield single. And she takes second with nobody covering. So still second and third, one out, top of the order now. For Grace Carr, she doubled to center back in the first. She was stranded at third. 4 hits in the inning. There's one fouled straight down. 0-1. There's strike 2 called. It was a 1-2 pitch that she doubled on back in the first. Pearson tried to hit the outside corner or get a chase, and she does it. 1-2 now. The Spartans center fielder. So 2 runs on 5 hits in the game now. Just missing outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third with good speed. Fly ball into routine center. Peyton Tuma is there. She'll make the catch. Runners will tag. Throw's going to go in and be cut off in the circle. It gets away from Stadinsky. Nobody covering. But she'll be able to hustle back and hold the runner at third, but it is a sacrifice fly and an RBI. For Grace Carr. Runner on third, 2 outs for Peyton Kaminsky. She struck out looking back in the first. Ground ball up the middle, takes a bad hop it into center field, the base hit, and it's another run in. 4-1 for Luxemburg-Casco on their 5th hit of the inning. RBIs from Vandermoss, Carr, and Kaminsky. Now bring up the 8th hitter of the inning in Dorner. She popped up to second base her first time up. It's 0 for 1 today. Ground ball right back on one hop to Pearson. Throws the first in time, and the inning is over. However, Luxemburg-Casco goes big for 4 runs. On 5 hits, they left 1. We have played an inning and 1/2. Your score now, Luxemburg-Casco 4 and Waupaca 1. We'll step aside as you're watching Northeastern Conference Softball brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatra on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Bottom half of inning number 2 for Waupaca will be the bottom of the order. Peyton Toom to lead things off, followed by Kayla Kyle and Mariah Myers. Taking on Bailey Wibzinski for the Spartans. First one to Tua, chopper to short. Throw is going to be low and dug out at first by Van Ness. Really good play by Kate Van Ness over at first base to pick that one out of the dirt. And 1 pitch and 1 out for the sophomore right-hander. So here is Kayla Kyle, left fielder. High fly ball into shallow right. And 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the second. Ball caught out in right by Hahnemann. So here is Mariah Myers. Number 9 spot, straight up stance, left-handed hitter. And she'll take a strike. Taking a couple steps forward in the box. Looks like maybe a potential slap hitter. That's the style. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. Quickly 0-2. 2 strikeouts in the game for Wibzinski. There's a fly ball into left. And Ranger Orr dropping the ball in left field. On her way to second, the throw is going to be late, and she's in there. That's going to be an E7. And Myers is in scoring position with 2 outs for the top of the order and Bouchard. Jorgensen hadn't gotten there to make the play. It looks like she had been burned for a second. She kind of hesitated. I don't think she saw quite off the bat, but she got there in time, and the ball hit right in the pocket of the glove and then fell out of it. So now a chance to get a run in here for Bouchard. She walked and scored back in the first. And she takes a strike. Runner on second, 2 outs. Swung on and missed. Bouchard took a big swing and almost fell over off balance. 0-2. If she can reach, that would give Rasmussen a chance. And she would represent the tying run. 2-out error has a runner in scoring position for Waupaca. As Bouchard was able to foul that one off. The ball that was diving away. Still 0-2. Myers over at second. She reached on the drop fly ball. Still 0-2 on Bouchard. And a swing and a miss. Got her swinging. She took something off of that pitch. And she gets her 3rd strikeout and ends the second. So the error does not come around to hurt. We have played 2 complete. Your score, Luxemburg-Casco 4 and Waupaca 1. And this game brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Top half of inning number 3 here in Waupaca. 4-1, Luxemburg-Casco leads the Waupaca Comets Northeastern Conference softball, a 4-run second. It'll be the heart of the order for the Spartans, 4, 5, and 6, led by Rylan Kaminsky to lead things off. And as they do, remember this 3rd inning brought to you by Waupaca Foundry. So catch your own future at Waupaca Foundry. Now hiring for a number of positions that are open with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Catch your own future, jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Peterson back out there, and she will miss up and out of the zone, ball 1. on Rylan Kaminsky. 0 for 1 for Kaminsky. She flew out to center back in the first. 4 runs on 6 hits. There's a strike. Waupaca a run on no hits. There's a fly ball into shallow right. Chicky is there, and she'll make the over-the-shoulder catch in short right field for out number 1. One down for Maggie Hahnemann. She tripled to lead off the second. Ball into right center. Came around the score of the first run of the game. And she'll take a strike quickly, 0-1 on her. She was in that stretch of 4 hits and 5 at-bats, including a couple of bunt singles. There's a fly ball into right. Myers is there, and she'll make the catch. And there's 2 quick outs here in the top of the third. 2 outs now for Jillian Jorgensen. She singled. Was back in that second inning. She takes a strike. Peterson pitching well. She had the 6 hits, but again, 2 of them bunt singles. One was just a bad hop up the middle that Bouchard probably would have had a plan if it would have stayed true. There's a fly ball into right center again. Myers going in, and she makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Josie Peterson. A couple, 3 fly ball outs to pretty much the same spot on the field. And a quick inning for the Comet defense. We have played 2.5. Your score 4-1 Luxemburg-Casco. We'll step aside. You're watching Northeastern Conference Softball, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bottom half of inning number 3 back out there again. Wibzinski faced 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Rasmussen, Studinsky, and Chicky for Waupaca here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Again, Mike Wendland, glad to be here with you guys this afternoon as we hit the 1/4 mark of this 5 o'clock hour. 4-1 Luxemburg-Casco. He's had a 4-run second on 5 hits. Waupaca's had a run in scoring position every inning. They got 1 across in the first. There's one swung on and fouled off the end of the bat for Raina Rasmussen. She hit into a fielder's choice and drove in a run back in the first. It's a hard ground ball to short. Bouchard was on the contact play, came in to score. That one bouncing in the dirt. 1-1. Again, it's turned into a pretty nice evening. Overcast, but not too cold, not super windy. The highway in the background. There's one fouled straight back. It's 1-2 on Rasmussen. Again, dimensions here in Waupaca, 233 down the lines, 235 dead center. Decent height for the fence. There's one fouled back again. Still 1-2. Rasmussen takes one high and away, 2-2. pretty much straight stance in that box. That moving slightly over that right shoulder. Ground ball to short. Slow roller cut off over at third base. Jorgensen throw in time, 1 out. Jorgensen went across, had the easier play with her momentum carrying her toward first base. Steps and throws in plenty of time. Now here comes Macy Studinsky. Studinsky was hit by a pitch back in the first. On an 0-2 pitch, hit her inside of her forearm. Line drive, leaping catch made up the middle. Ball hung in the air enough to be chased down by Kaminsky. And there's out number 2. Looked like off the bat it was going to be ticketed for center field, but Peyton Kaminsky with enough time as the ball kind of hung in the jet stream a little bit, kept it to the edge of the infield. She was able to make a catch leaping just off the ground. So 2 outs for Lily Chicky. She'll hit a fly ball into right. Hahnemann there, the call, the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 third for Waupaca. So Bailey Lubzinski has really settled down since that first inning. So we have played 3 completes. Your score still 4-1. Luxemburg-Casco leads. We'll step aside again back after in a moment as you're watching Northeastern Conference Softball, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top half of inning number 4. Josie Peterson back out for another inning of work. Down by 3. Luxemburg-Casco still holding strong after that 4-run second inning. Again, Michael, I'm glad to be here with you guys this evening. You're near the bottom of this 5 o'clock hour. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Spartans here in the 4th. It'll be Van Ness to lead things off, followed by Jorgensen and Vandermoss. So here's Kate Van Ness to lead things off. She popped up to second base her first time up. Ground ball off of Peterson, right in the thigh. And the runner's going to be safe. It'll be an infield single, and that came right back up the middle and caught Josie Peterson right in the leg. Looked like her right thigh, her right quad, took all of the energy of that swing. That was a missile up the middle, and there was no way she was going to avoid that play. She was either going to catch it or it was going to hit her. There was no other option for Josie Peterson. She's going to take a couple warm-up tosses to make sure she's all right, can push off the rubber. And that's going to keep an eye as well. If she looks like she's going to be good, but Waupaca only has 9 players on the lineup card today. They do not have a sub. Battling injuries so far this year. So Van Ness aboard with that leadoff single. As here is Jorgensen, Casey Jorgensen. She dropped down a bunt single back in the second inning. And she scores again. This one right back to Peterson. Only played a first, sacrifice successful. Nobody covering third, but Corin there. Throw is going to be late, and she's in there with a dive. Going first to third on the sacrifice was Van Ness. Some heads-up base running there for the junior. So 1 out, runner on third for Vandermoss. As she is going to sell, she's bleeding. I think she got tagged in the face. Trainer going to go and look at Van Ness. I think the tag got her right in the face. It looks like a bloody nose. Hope she's going to be all right. They're going to have a pinch runner for her. Which I know get the player right. It's number 16 who's going to run for Van Ness. Be Marissa Inoue. As they'll continue to tend to Van Ness. She heads back to her dugout. Bloody nose, so Inoue will run. Here's Vandermoss again, who will check in the number 9 hitter. She dropped down a bunt single back in the second inning. See if they try and get the squeeze on again. They do. Contact play. They got the runner caught. And Peterson falls, throw to the plate, and they got the run down. Throw, Peterson still going. Runner falls, throw to late, is going to be late. And then taking third, nobody covering it all the way to third is Vandermoss. It's going to be a fielder's choice as Peterson had lost her footing on the play. And then on the last play of throw again, Waupaca, the defense lost their footing and just slipped and fell. The second player that it happened to. It's 5-1. They had the rundown was going perfectly until that last slip. Now the top of the order. And bunt play here, play to the plate, in there, base hit. Throw down to second is going to be out there. There will be the second out, but a run is going to be in. As Carr drives in a run. An infield single, then 1-2-6 on the out. As there's a strike on Peyton Kaminsky. Kaminsky 1 for 2. RBI single back in the second. 2 runs in on what has been a chaotic inning here in the top half of the fourth. Ground ball to short. Bichard throws, and Rasmussen just got her foot back on the bag in time, and the inning is over. 6-3 on the put out there. However, 2 runs are across for the Spartans. On 2 hits, nobody left. We've played 3.5. It is now 6-1 Luxemburg-Casco. As you are watching Northeastern Conference Softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half inning, number 4 here live in Waupaca. 6-1 now Luxemburg-Casco playing small ball. 4 bunt singles in the game for the Spartans. And they've been consistently been able to take the extra base. Waupaca's had a couple of miscues, namely that pickle or just footing was a problem. The play itself was executed well, just keeping their footing was the issue. 5, 6, and 7 for the Comets here in the fourth. Against Wybzinski, AJ Coran to lead things off. Followed by Josie Peterson and Peyton Tuma. High fly ball into shallow short. Kaminsky there, 1 down. Storyline starting to develop as well. The Comets do have a run. They don't have a hit. It was a walk, a stolen base, and a fielder's choice that brought the run in. in that first inning. Comets still looking to get ahead as Peterson will step in. They had a couple chances, some really good defense, namely at short by Kaminsky. There's a strike on Josie Peterson. Peterson is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1 of 3 for Wybzinski. That one down and away. There's a chopper. That's a fair ball. Throw to first is high, but getting back on the bag in time. And there's 2 outs. 2-3 on the out. Here's Peyton Tuma. She had one of the chances for a hit. And there's a little flare towards short. Kaminsky there. Inning over. 1, 2, 3, fourth. For Wybzinski and Luxemburg-Casco as we go to the 5th after 4 complete. 6-1 Spartans. And you're watching Northeastern Conference Softball brought to you by United Country and Nicole Affiliate Trail right here on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Top half of the 5th here on Zaleski Sports. This half inning brought to you by friends at SC Swiderski. Then SES Apartment or Home is where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more today. In 6-1, Luxemburg-Casco leads. Storyline developing, Bailey Wybzinski. 4 hitless innings. Ground ball to second, and under the glove and into center field. That'll be a base hit for Josie Dorner. She had been 0 for 2 before then. I think we'll get a courtesy runner in. It'll be Taylor Jandrin who will run for the catcher, courtesy runner. So Jandrin now on first. I'll bring in Rylan Kaminsky, 0 for 2. A couple of outs in the air, a fly out to center, and a pop up to second. And there's a strike. The 0-1. Line drive up the middle. Tuma makes the catch. They have a chance at a double play. And it gets by Rasmussen. Runner will hold. The throw was kind of an in-between hop to first. Janner's able to get back in time, and smart play to stay at first after the throw had gotten away. So runner on first, still 1 down. For Maggie Hahnemann, who was 1 for 2, a triple and a run scored back in the second. Fly ball into right. Myers ranging over. And she can't hang on to the ball. It drops down the line. Throw will go in. Nobody will advance. It'll be first and second on the E9. Long play ranging over, but she had it right in the glove and just couldn't hang on. So first and second for Jillian Jorgensen. 1 for 2. A single and a run scored back in the second. Spartans looking for a big inning here. Maybe try and give the potential for a run if they can get 5 here. There's a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 outside. It's a ball and a strike on Jillian Jorgensen. And singled back in the second, flew out to right field back in the third. A 4-run second and a 2-run fourth. The runs for the Spartans. Waupaca got a run in the first, but they still are looking for their first hit. There's a shallow fly ball into right. That's going to be down, a base hit. They're going to hold the runners. The throw goes all the way through, and the bases are going to be loaded. Just a well-placed swing there by Jorgensen, just dumped it into right field. As Van Ness back in the game. Good to see. After she had been hitting the phase last inning. She re-enters the game back at first base. Bases loaded for Luxemburg-Casco. 1 out here in the top half of inning number 5. Coach Shane talking with the umpire over the lineup card, making sure everything is correct. Bullpen is active. I don't know if it's just getting like a bullpen in or if they're actually warming up to go in the game. That's Aaron Sharovsky who's getting loose. We'll see another runner in. It's Claire Schleis. As the first one on Van Ness is in for a strike. Chance to break this game wide open here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Sharovsky, a left-hander warming in the bullpen. Fly ball into right center. Myers ranging over. The call, she makes the catch. Throw is going to be going in, cut off, and a sacrifice fly. Everyone up. An extra base, and it's 7-1. Go down as an unearned run. So 2 down now for Casey Jorgensen. 1 for 2. Or 1 for 1. She did a sacrifice bunt last time. Had a bunt single back in the second. She'll pop that one foul territory. And that'll get out of play. 0-1 your count. Second and third, 2 outs. A run is in on 2 hits. That one is a changeup missing down, and it's 1-1. That one is picked on the forehand by Studinsky. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Ground ball to second. Chicky there. Steps and throws. Inning over. However, a run does come across for the Spartans on 2 hits with an error, and they left 2. Through 4.5, it's now 7-1 Luxemburg-Casco. So you're watching Northeastern Conference Softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
Bottom half of inning number 5. We play here in Waupaca. 7-1, Luxemburg-Casco looking for their 5th win. Be the bottom of the order, Kyle, Myers, and Bouchard. Here in the 5th, and runners over from friends at Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Kyle swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Counted him close a couple of times, still looking for that first hit. The wind starts to pick up a little bit. And 8-9-1, Kyle, Myers, and Bouchard for the Comets here in the bottom of the 5th. There's a little pop-up towards second, played on a hop, and no play. And there is the first hit. And I cannot give an error there, and that's going to be an infield single for Kyle. And there's the first base runner as Waupaca looks to chip their way back into this game. So here is Myers. She had one of the better hits of the day for sure. That one popped foul territory toward the on-deck circle and out, and that'll drop foul, and it's going to be 0-1. Myers was slice one down the left field line, and ranging over to make the play had been Jorgensen, but then she dropped the ball. It was an E7. She ended up being stranded back in that second inning. That one is down, 1-1. Another one fouled away. So ball and 2 strikes on Myers. Looks like that ball being sent out of play. We have a little scuff on it now, and that'll be a practice ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. There's strikeout number 4 for sophomore Bailey Wybzinski. So here's the top of the order, and Bouchard. Haley Bouchard 0 for 1. A walk, a run scored, and a strikeout in the game. Sharofsky still getting loose in that bullpen. See, looks like I think if Waupaca gets a couple of runs, we may see the left-hander. There's a low strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 swung on and missed on the low outside corner. And Bouchard behind, 0-2. The 0-2. Now fouled straight back. Gotta feel good if you're Luxemburg-Casco to have 3 solid pitchers that you can go to. Van Esch, Sharofsky, and now Wybzinski. As there's a swing and a miss as Bouchard was reaching. And she's down on strikes for the second time today. The 5th punch out of the game for the sophomore right-hander. So 2 outs now for Rasmussen. The runner still aboard first. There's a ground ball to short, nice big hop. The play at second, the fielder's choice, and the inning is over. So the Comets do get that first hit, and they leave a runner. So we have played 5. Your score after 5-7-1 Luxemburg-Casco. You're watching Northeastern Conference Softball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
We go to the 6th inning. 7-1 Spartans. Josie Pearson back out there for another inning of work against Luxemburg-Casco. Be 9-1-2 here in the 6th. And this half inning brought to you by our friends over at Fleet Farm. So pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products all under one roof. And from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. So shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. We'll see a pinch hitter. It'll be Kelly Blazer, who will pinch hit in the 9 spot for Vandermoss. Or Kaylee, I should say. Vandermoss had been 1 for 2. She had been on base twice and scored twice. Top of the 6th, the 6-run lead for the Spartans. Pearson going to put up another 0, try and get her offense back out there with a chance. That one is high and away, 1-0. There's a strike, and it's going to be a ball and a strike. 1-1. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike. So we are 1/4 of an hour away from 6. The 2-1. Popped up, foul territory, first base side, out of play. 2-2. It's an imperative. Waupaca puts up a 0 here to try and keep themselves in the game and try and get the offense going even a little bit. Ground ball to short. Bishartz takes it, steps, throws, caught. 1 down. 1 out now for the top of the order. Here's Grace Carr. Carr 2 for 2. Got a double and a single. She's driven in a pair. She got a sacrifice fly as well. Offensively, probably been one of the biggest stars of the game for the Spartans. She'll take a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Chopper foul off her front foot. Count 0-2. Ground ball pulled foul, fair I should say, down the left field line. Extra bases for Carr. It bobbled. She's going to turn second. She's going to be on her way to third. The throw is going to be late, and she's in there with a 1-out double. Be a double and an E7 that got her to third base. Third hit of the day for Carr. So here is Kaminsky. Peyton Kaminsky, the shortstop. 1 for 3, an RBI back in the 2nd inning. Big insurance run over at third base for the Spartans. That one just a bit outside, 1-0. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. That'll bring in a run. It is 8-1. In favor of Luxemburg-Casco. 1 out for Dorner. 1 for 3. A base hit back in the 5th. And a line drive to center, caught by Tuma. Throw back to first is going to be well late. Runner back in plenty of time. Ball was hit hard, but right at Peyton Tuma. Sure handed out there in center. 2 down for Rylan Kaminsky. Kaminsky 0 for 3. The only player who has not reached base yet in this game. A couple of fly balls and a line out. That one is up and out of the zone. Ball 1. Top half of inning number 6. 8-1 Spartans. That one down. Runner's going to steal second. There will be no throw. As it was a ball in the dirt. And Peyton Kaminsky steals second base. So runner on second with 2 outs, a base hit, and will make it 9-1. Good speed on the base paths. That one is up, 3-0. Taken all the way, and it's on the outside corner, 3-1. There's a line drive into right field. Myers will have a get by. Passer on hop is going to be a base hit and RBI. On her way around second, on her way to third. The throw will not be made, or it's going to be late. And an RBI triple for Kaminsky. Two runs in, 9-1 Spartans. And that's going to be a catch out in left center by Tuma. Ends the inning and saves another run. Hit well by Hahnemann. With 2 more runs across for the Spartans. On 3 hits, and they left 1. We've played 5.5. It's 9-1 Luxemburg-Casco. You're watching Northeastern Conference Softball. Brought to you by United Country and Nicole Affiliate Trial on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities, a lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Bottom half of the sixth, it'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Waupaca, Studinsky, Chicky, and Koran against Aaron Sharofsky, who's in the pitch. 5 one-hit innings for Wybzinski. As Macy Studinsky, 0 for 1, will lead off. She was hit by a pitch back in the first, so she takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Sharofsky, the left-hander, fly ball into fairly deep center. The call on the catch made out there by Carr for out number 1. One down for Lily Chicky. 0 for 2 will line out to short and a fly out to right in the game today. That one change up down and away. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery out is a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Comets 1 run on 1 hit. Swung on and missed. Sharofsky changed speeds on that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One out here in the 6th. Bottom half. 9-1 Luxemburg-Casco leads. And it's high, 2-2. Ground ball. That's a fair ball to first. Play is made. The tag applied by Blazier. And there's out number 2. 3 unassisted. 2 down now for AJ Koran. She's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a pop up to short. There's strike 1. One on Koran. Fly ball to center. Ranging back, Carr with a play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sharofsky. So Sharofsky comes out of the pen, gets a couple of hard hit outs, and Waupaca is down in order in the 6th. We go to the 7th, 9-1 Luxemburg-Casco on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatron.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top half inning number 7. We'll see some changes around for Luxemburg-Casco. We get some of their reserves in. Reminder as well here in the 7th inning for friends at Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, here to keep you happier and healthier. So as your full-service pharmacy, whether you need prescriptions filled or just browsing their great natural medicine section, you know their goal is always about you. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family caring for your family. Also our friends at Sterling Culligan Water, the perfect go-to for quality water for your home or business. So enjoy Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. So it looks like to lead things off is going to be Taylor Gendron, who will hit for Jorgensen. Against Josie Peterson. 2 runs in the 4th and 6th. A run in the 5th, 4 in the 2nd. There's a cue shot ground ball to first. Rasmussen will make the tag. They're going to stay out of the baseline. It'll be 3 unassisted. Out number 1. All Spartans here in this one. That 4-run second so far, the biggest difference. They've been able to tack on throughout. As there's a ground ball to third. Coran throws. Rasmussen keeps the bag, and there's out number 2. So far, Rasmussen done a good job being able to, with her footwork over at first base. For the Comets is now, here's Jorgensen. And there's a strike. Actually, that's going to be in number 2. Be a pinch hitter. Lauren Lindsley, as that's going to be up and out of the zone. Ground ball right back to Peterson. She's got time and throws her out. It's a 1-2-3 inning. As well as that was Sharovsky would hit for Van Ness. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Waupaca. They're down 8 on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wietrich family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half of inning number 7, last chance for Waupaca against Erin Sharovsky. She will face Peterson, Tuma, and Kyle here in the 7th. First one to Peterson's high and away, ball 1. Peterson 0 for 2. That one foul past Tuma in the on-deck circle. Ground ball, slow roller to short. Throw, 1 down. Good play there by Kaminsky, who's had a really nice game defensively. Peyton Kaminsky has been exceptional over at short. Dropped Waupaca with a few hits in this one. Here's Peyton Tuma, 0 for 2. Ground out and a pop-up. That one slapped foul. 0-1. Stay tuned for the game. We'll wrap this one up. We'll have your Waupaca Foundry post-game show. Keep it brief in today. We'll just wrap things up. Barring a comeback of comebacks from the Comets. Another ball will be recycled out of play. It looks like probably off the end of the bat. Maybe have a little chip in it. Give it an extra couple inches on the rise ball. 0-1 on Peyton Tuma. Ground ball to short. Nice play. Kaminsky, low throw. Can't be dug out. It'll be an infield single for Peyton Tuma. I think she was going to be safe even if the throw was picked over at first. And Tuma is aboard with 1 out for Kyle. Okay, Kyle has 1 for 2. She had an infield single back in the 5th. Shirosky gets one fouled straight back toward the game changer phone that Luxemburg-Casco has set up on the fence. 0-1 on the left fielder. Little flare over the glove and into right field. A chance at 2. And they're going to get the force out at second. Tuma was hesitating to tag. I don't think she saw the ball drop, and she's thrown out on the fielder's choice. And that's a base running error. 9-4, or 9-6, I should say, on the out. Kyle robbed of a base hit. And now 2 down for Myers, who's 0 for 2. Reached on an error back in the 2nd. Shirosky 1 out away from bringing this one to an end. Swung on and missed. The 0-1. Pop straight back and out of play. Heads up. And now back it down to their final strike. Good to see the weather just hold out and majority of games able to be played today. Haven't heard anything but any sort of postponement cancellations outside of one game earlier. That's high and away. Of course, plenty of games on the airwaves tomorrow and Saturday. I'll be in Winneconne on Saturday. Covering a triangular. We'll see the Petrelli Cardinals and we go Fremont Warhawks on Saturday. We'll see the Comets softball team again next week, as that's outside 2-2. See the baseball team on Tuesday. They'll be hosting Marinette. And softball, I think, might be Denmark. I'll have to double check. You'll be able to find our schedule. We'll have it updated by the end of the night tonight for the next 7 days. You can check it out on our homepage, ZaleskiSports.com. Find the next 7 days worth of games on our homepage. Well, we'll have scheduled for you guys all over mid-Wisconsin and or toward Eau Claire, down by Milwaukee. That one in, count runs full. Full count to Myers, top of the order on deck. And she chases a changeup at the chin, and this game is over. Your final score tonight, it was Luxemburg-Casco 9 and Waupaca 1. And stay tuned, we'll have your Waupaca Foundry post-game show on the way next. We'll wrap things up here on Zaleski Sports.
When we have tours that come through, I tell them pretty much the same thing. What we do matters. We're keeping trucks on the road, farmers in their fields, and keeping the wheels turning.
We supply parts to all industries. We're a vital part to the auto industry, to commercial industry, and to the agriculture industry.
We, Waupaca Foundry, are able to create a piece of somebody else's life.
and we do it efficiently. We do it with lean manufacturing processes, environmentally friendly.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process.
We are a first world-class foundry that has quality castings, but one of the most important pieces in this puzzle, it's the people.
It is the people, the innovation, everyone's drive to continuously improve.
The main goal for everyone at Waupaca is to keep the plant running, do the best we can for the company, and doing it as safely as possible.
Waupaca Foundry is a very special chapter in my life and in my family's life. When you come to a new country, there is a lot of expectations you have, and having the opportunity to find a good job and continue doing what I've been doing over the previous 15 years of my life, that's very rewarding.
This job means everything to me. I started here 32 years ago. I had a 2-year-old daughter, and to be able to provide and give her the best that life had to offer, that's what matters to me.
What we are doing, it's having an impact in society.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we do here matters.
What Waupaca Foundry makes matters.
Back here to wrap things up here in Waupaca, your final score, 9-1. Luxemburg-Casco gets the win. They get to 5-0. The win will go to Bailey Wibzinski. She went 5 innings, a one-hit softball. The loss will go to Josie Peterson. As that 4-run second inning ended up being the difference. They were able to tack on some insurance, but that 4-run second with a couple of bunt singles involved, the leadoff triple in there as well, was the decider, really, for this one. So for these two teams, they'll head back to conference play next week back in Northeastern Conference. Spartans go to 2-0 in the conference. Waupaca drops to 1-1. Again, this is your Waupaca Foundry post-game show, so cast your own future. Go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com to learn more today. As we wrap things up here one more time, your final score, it was 9-1 in favor of the Spartans of Luxemburg-Casco. They get the win in Northeastern Conference softball. So until next week, Comet fans, we'll talk to you guys next Tuesday. For Waupaca baseball, they'll be hosting Marinette here. And then softball will be back in action next Thursday. We'll have all those games here on Zaleski Sports. That being said, we'll wrap things up here. This has been your Waupaca Foundry post-game show. One more time, the final score, 9-1 Luxemburg-Casco. So everyone stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wentland, saying good night.